Chip, chip, Cheerios. Random question number 5. Now, I have this question that I've been thinking about. Hopefully, somebody can help me answer it. Now, this is mainly geared towards archaeologists and burial ground keepers. I know that's a weird combination, but I have a question and hopefully somebody can help me with it. How long does it take for a place that you're digging at to become a grave robbing to archaeology? I'm just asking for a friend. I'm just kidding. But I was thinking about this and wondering that, you got all these archaeologists, they have the rights or maybe the permission from the government to go and dig in certain places. And I was actually wondering, especially where you think about where most of the big digs happen in Egypt and everything with the pharaohs. And I started wondering when they dug up those places and they said, this is an archaeological dig. How come it's not classified as grave robbing when they find a body down there? Because heck, if somebody goes, what are the criteria that you need to have to make sure you are not grave robbing? Is it that the length of time, it has to be a couple hundred years for the body to have been buried, preserved maybe in a certain way? Or is it that no living relatives that actually know that person or actually goes to acknowledge that burial site still exists? Or is it that a group of people just have to decide that, nobody cares about that area, go ahead and do it? Because, depending on what it is, or maybe it's just a combination of that, but depending on what it is, it really could be that a lot of places that you dig up, I wonder why people couldn't sue. Yeah, I wonder why people couldn't just go after the government and just say, hey, why are you digging up my great grand uncle or something? I don't know. But it is very surprising to me, just with the change of time, change of words, change of concepts, something can be approved or something can be allowed. Heck, I want to ask, why is it not called bribery when you have a lobbyist in the government? I'm just asking. To me, that's straight on bribery. That's just legalizing bribery. You tell the politician, hey, if you do something for me, I will give you this, what you need. Is it tit for tat? I haven't the slightest idea. But that kind of thing, for going back to the archaeological digs and the bodies that you found, because you have different stages. So you have, you bury your loved ones. If you're going to go back to dig them up, either for the government for maybe a lawsuit to see how the person died, maybe the state or government wants to check for an investigation, or you have the grave robber that's try to steal something from the body or get something from the body. Or you have the archaeologists that, oops, we didn't know there was a body here. We found it. Or, hey, we suspect there is a body here. But since nobody's claiming that the body belongs to their relatives or their family, we can dig this up. Or, there's so many different things that it can be. What are the criteria? Can somebody make a list and just say, if all these things are met, then you can classify this as A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That would be great to have. But just a thought after seeing some archaeological shows and just wondering, y'all are just literally stepping over people's burial sites. People's loved ones, maybe they forgot about their loved ones, but hey, they're just chilling there. Or maybe the bodies are just, sand, biblically. From sand we were made, sand we will go back to.